Oh wow, 2 days in a row. It's Rocky Part 2. Or Ricky, whatever Dad named it. Gonna be another big, hot, sweaty day. We got that semi loaded up yesterday and Dad's gonna take that in. I'm gonna go start cutting our big field of alfalfa, and then on the way back from the ethanol plant, Dad's gonna pick me up so I can help load that semi again. And then later today, Jeff will take over cutting hay. We'll spend most of the day at Jeff's filling trucks and cementing in a post. All right, if you saw the last video, we started a fire cutting some hay and it was pretty exciting. I may have overreacted a little bit, but that's like the field is like a fourth of our hay crop right there, so I didn't want to burn it all up. Anyway, we're cutting alfalfa today, and it doesn't get as dry and brown underneath, so shouldn't have to worry about starting a fire. What's up, dog? Oh, you want to go cut hay? And we made it. That was about a 6-mile drive. The alfalfa here is not the tallest, and you can see it's flowering. Some of it's almost knee height, but it didn't bush out too much. Now, last time we cut this, we cut it a little early because there were bugs in it, specifically those aphids. And a few people were asking why we weren't spraying. I just walked quite a few feet through here, pick up my boot. Not a single aphid is on my boot. Just cutting it kills a lot of those bugs, and you don't have to pay for an application, the spray, and you also don't kill all those beneficial bugs that you would have if you would have sprayed. So we like to not spray if we think we'll get by, and in this case it worked out. Get things roaring here. Dad will probably be on his way through to pick me up with the semi pretty soon, because it took me probably 20 minutes to drive down here. Take care of these dang thistles. Better than doing it by hand with a machete. I've spent a few summers doing that. Hi, cows. We only got 1 inch of rain in June, and so that stunted this stuff pretty good. It just wasn't quite enough. And so we're hoping the rains we got about a week ago will really help this third cutting come after we get this stuff cut. Once it flowers, it doesn't want to grow anymore, and the quality gets worse. And so we're just hoping cutting it now will help us get a decent third cutting. See how it's looking behind us? Kind of disappointing in some spots. You know, right where I walked in, it was knee high, but right there, that's about shin high. And so we got this windrow bunched up pretty good. It's gonna be hot the next few days, so I don't want it spread out and getting too dry so the leaves fall off. So I think I'm gonna leave the windrow how it is. I talked about the aphids, the first cutting, and how they were plastered like 1/2 inch thick all over the front of the header. Now we got a different beast, the grasshopper. And grasshoppers love hot and dry weather, and they can be really bad too. And so it looks like they're starting to build up. So that's not fun. It'll make a couple bales. Not quite as many as we want, but you know, these droughts have really made me feel just so lucky to get anything. Just to be thankful for what you got. Here's my limousine coming to pick me up. know why that trailer's so low. There should be like oh, there it goes. Oh, maybe not. There should be like 6 inches of space between the tires and that bottom of the trailer. Someone should check on that. It's taking about an hour to fill. That's supposed to be like a 5,000 or 8,000 bushel an hour deal. Somebody's lying, or we're using it wrong. Anyway, Jeff's gonna be a while before he can start cutting, so I'm gonna keep cutting so he doesn't have to do it all day. And then after the next truck, we'll start doing some fence and concrete deal stuff. What you doing? Got a pretty long line over at the ethanol plant. It's almost 12 o'clock. Work a little bit longer and head home, get some lunch, and then we'll start filling the semi again. I was just leaving the ethanol plant. I'll meet him at home. We'll eat some lunch. And I tell you what, I've mentioned the rain we got about a week and a half ago, 3 inches. And Dad and I were like, man, drought's over. I don't think so. I think it's going to take another 3 or 4 inches before we can say that. Thank you, sir.
It's the least I can do here in my grain bin, right?
Yeah.
Here's a bottle of water you bought the other day for us.
Good point. I buy the water, I clean the bin. Hopefully right now he's thinking, man, my third son, Cole, really is awesome. I should leave him all the land. Yeah, I'm pretty moist. Go from one sweaty job to the next. Next on the docket, take this gate off, pull that corner post thing, and then dig a hole about right there, set the next one in. Here's one of yesterday's. Looks solid. Okay, we got the third one in. Yesterday we did this one and one over there. And on this pipe, we put it in extra deep and put extra concrete around it because there's going to be one gate going this way and another gate going this way that can shut up to there. Over on this one, it'll be a gate that stops right up against here, which will help a lot when we're sorting cattle and make things safer for us and the cattle. After Jeff gets done cutting the field he's in, he's actually gonna do our last field of grass, which is a bumpy, hilly thing that I'm glad he's gonna do because I don't want to do it. But that means I was not prepared when it comes to Jeff. We're running low, so I gotta run over to the field and fill Jeff up, and then Dad should be coming back shortly. Second cutting of alfalfa is complete. Dad texted me, said he's coming back. I replied with a sad face. Back in the bin I go. That bin's getting pretty low, and it's starting to not be fun. Probably only about 1.5 loads left in there, so it's getting tougher and tougher to pull that corn out. Backing up, backing up.
We putting that right here.
Whew, that's all that's left. That just fell out of my pants. I don't know. There goes another one. I don't know where it's coming from. By the end of it, we'll have over 100 acres of alfalfa and grass cut, laying on the ground, plus another 45 from yesterday. Got 3 loads of corn to town, bin's almost clean, got one of those poles cemented in the ground, so now I just got to measure the distance and cut the gate for how long I want it to be, weld them up, weld them on. Sounds like a hoot and a half. Tomorrow, we're going to be raking and baling some grass. The next day, we'll probably be raking and baling some alfalfa. And I hope you check those videos out. Hit that subscribe button, stick around. Also, if you didn't know, we're giving away that lawnmower. So go to sonnefarms.com to figure out how to enter there. It's pretty easy. And Ellie, you also had a long day. Want to go in the garage? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. You think she'll let me put this tick stuff on her? Hey, a good girl. Yeah, you just sit right there. Take it. Oh, stay. Wow, you're doing so good. We're all done. Yep, she gone.